pictures.
Hello, everybody. Welcome
Yeah.
to our first Call to the Void weekly stream. I'm MarnusT, as some of you, every one or two of you on the stream will know, and Don and Tian, the other developers,
Howdy.
also here,
Yes.
so we can get some game time in. It's been a while, right, guys?
Yeah, it has, and I'm super amped to start playing again for a change.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get to play today.
Last time we were all together playing Call to the Void was during the Hermit's Cup, and yeah, that feels like a lifetime ago.
Yeah, well, and we weren't even playing actually. We were just commentating and producing
Yeah,
and
no,
watching other people enjoy the game.
I haven't played this in a while.
No,
But
well,
yeah.
I have played recently against our current champ or our reigning champ, shall I put it that way rather. Thomas Thron, and it's funny that we played the World Championship Ellington's Cup 2019 edition. It's was very strange to have a revisit to the older versions of the game before Hermit's Cup.
I don't even know how the game used to work. I barely know
Jeez.
how it works now. And it's already going to change again.
Well,
So
something.
I'm not going to bother because there are some big changes that we're excited to make, and we'll probably do one of these discussions for you guys to follow how this development process goes. It's quite a bit of fun.
Yeah. So stay tuned and keep your eyes and ears sharp.
Yeah.
Give us some tips. Drop a few comments.
Yeah,
Let's
cool.
see what happens. So
But,
basically, MarnusT, what are we going to do here tonight?
we're gonna do a draft, I think, if that's cool with you, Tian.
Yeah, no, I'm good with the draft.
And Don
so
will be our referee, right, Don?
yeah, Don,
Yeah, I'm just gonna watch, really.
Don,
chat
you can
about
take us
the
through the draft so long. MarnusT and myself's gonna
Pick
roll
our
this
voids.
D20,
And we've got to
and
pick our voids.
yeah, we can select our voids so long, and you can take us through the draft process. In the
Yeah, sure. So we're gonna start with the 10 characters in the base game. As you can see, we've got them all laid out over here. Have we done the dice roll coin flip yet?
Nah, I'm
No.
just picking my
Okay.
void.
So you guys are just grabbing your 13 voids, which is sort of the base of any deck in this game.
Yeah, just to get them
Um,
out of our.
And then immediately after that, we're going to be not alternating, but drafting the character
character.
cards themselves.
Here's an
and the
interesting
main-
idea. I think just to like shake things up a bit, Don, why don't you do our bans for us?
And well, can I ask for another little strange shake 'em
Interesting.
up introduction? We don't draft provisions. We just draft the characters, and you just secretly pick your 5 provisions, and I secretly pick
Yeah.
my
So
5
do
provisions.
you have 20 of them?
I'll search
in
for
this?
I'll search for the provisions real quick.
Yeah, we've got the no. It's in our decks. It's stacked there already.
Tian, can you flip
Okay,
them
sure.
over for
So you
us?
guys can just. That's a nice mode. I like.
No,
it.
but the provisions are already in your deck. So I mean, we don't need to draft them. Is what I mean. I mean, we can just you select the 5 you want, and I select the 5 I want from our
Oh,
own
you
deck.
want to do that?
Yeah, so we could have duplicates in the game,
Okay,
but
that's
it's
cool.
it's blind. Yeah, so we do that. So the same with the abilities. I don't know which abilities you pick. I only know the
Yes.
characters you pick.
Okay, that's cool.
All right,
that's
so
a
let's-
cool idea.
You can roll the dice first, and let's see who.
Let's
Gets to
see.
pick
I'm hacky
first.
sacking this dice. Yeah, of course.
3.
Of
Three.
course, that thing is
All right,
loaded.
so
Oh,
let's
there's 2
roll.
numbers lower than that.
Roll. That's much more than 3.
Nat 20.
20. Crit, you go down. Okay, that's a loaded dice. Don't tell anyone, please.
See,
Okay,
Yes,
so
okay.
I get the first pick.
All right, so we're gonna go
Let's. So
pick
what
on
we do is
Tian's
we
side,
pick
pick on
the
MarnusT's side.
Don's gonna do both bands. Okay.
I'm gonna ban. I
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
that's what's
Don's gonna
happening.
do the 2 bands. All right, so I get to pick first. I am going to. Let's do something. Let's do something strange. Let's do Oresu. Okay, so I'm gonna take Oresu.
I mean, nothing is particularly strange. A lot of the character. I mean, I haven't seen many first pick Barons, but for the rest of the characters, they make pretty good starting picks. Baron is
Yeah,
kind of
I
just
mean,
like a
Baron
secret
is
loose
such
cannon
a
in that
risky
lane.
first pick for me. I mean, if you take Baron first in a draft pick, it's you show your opponent, damn, this guy's. I mean, I've got
Yeah,
balls.
also you
Well,
probably
I might
guarantee
be just
the
blindly stupid.
no, it's a way to guarantee possession of the relic unless
Well,
your opponent makes very specific decisions.
I decided to
Um,
go with Septos just so that I also have a late game answer to
Yeah, that seems fine.
as Tian does.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Farah. I think I want to play around with a bit of control tonight. I'm gonna see if I can get around to some control.
Is it
Call to
just
the
me,
void.
or are you trying to build the Clem Fandango, Tian?
The claim Fandango.
Yep, yippity doo
All right, Marnus, your
Right.
pick, and then Don, you
I'm
have
gonna
two bands, I believe.
eliminate two of these gentle peoples. Okay, well, I'm really sick of seeing Klaus and Victor, so those two can leave.
Oi.
Okay, so Marnus, I think you can just that
Let
one,
me
yeah.
just delete them, yeah?
Yeah, you can just delete them, I think, and Victor. And then I've got I got pick. I am. This is tricky.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
everything
with
is sub 80.
Jabbar. I'll pick Jabbar. Put that guy
Like these teeny health pools.
there. Okay. So you've got Sarak.
Yep.
I'm gonna take Baron. Let's do this.
You're both on
Goodness.
20. Oh, never mind.
So who gets coined on? What's up?
Yeah,
What's
so we've
next?
got 20 on MarnusT's side and 19 on. No, it's both. Your life totals are identical.
Then we have to roll the dice. Okay.
Oh, come on. Oh,
3. It's not so random.
1.
Okay.
right, so I'll
Yeah,
get the
get
coin
the-
first.
So
Marnus gets the
Marnus
random.
gets the coin.
Yes,
there we go,
which gives me
Marnus.
the choice to either play first or not.
Yeah, you guys got to pick your 5 provisions each, and then your abilities after this. So, yeah. It says that it's not an open provision draft. I think you can just go for it. Like, we don't really
Yeah,
have to. I can see what Marnus is picking, but I'm not going to talk about it. 'cause-
Well, you can. It's not a competitive match, so just talk about it.
Yeah, sure. I'm just looking at them.
Well, you can speak about the characters. I mean,
Yeah, sure.
If you
It's
wanna
difficult for me to
tell
pay
about the
attention
characters.
to both the provision picks. Like I missed one there because I was looking at the characters. It doesn't really matter. So on Martinus' side, I mean, there isn't any armor generation except on Martinus' side, and he's also monopolized all of the pierce in the game, which is kind of redundant, but it means that the life total that you start with on Tian's side is basically it. Outside of provisions, you don't really have any way to augment your life total.
Yeah.
But Martinus has both the shield generation of Artemios and Okan's healing, the adjacent healing. So looks like he's got a little bit more of a sustained team. And obviously the way to slant into a tankier or hyper-aggressive end game with Okan. And, Septos also doubles as like a very good late game finisher. So there's not too much going on early in the game for Martinus. You've got Artemios to kind of move your board around, and you've got Sarak to make those clutch switches so that you can get into tricky spots quickly. But your early game does look a little bit soft. Whereas on Tian's side, we've got Amp, we've got the laser beam in Jabbar, the incredibly high damage dealer, super threatening early game. You've got someone that scales really well as the game progresses with Oesu. And then Perrin, who is, that early game aggressive character. So it's kind of slow versus fast here. But I think the end game here is a little bit different because we don't have the two big health characters in the game, which are
yeah, that is
Septos and Klaus. So I feel like the mid game is now the late game.
Yeah,
and
Victor
the early
and Klaus
game
is out.
covers early game and mid game.
It's interesting. Interesting theory,
Yeah,
Sir
look, I
Don.
feel like the burst damage is going to be the thing here. So whoever gets their damage
The
dealing
burst,
online early,
yeah, I think the burst for me over here as well on this board is if you look at the Artemius, especially with the maneuver early on, obviously it's going to require that void, but I mean it's exactly the same damage output as what Baron has. The roll and poking for 2, obviously only forward, and Artemius be having more options on her targets after the maneuver. So it's got the same burst damage output. I mean, and the Jabbar obviously on this side, but it's it's all about the hex, the Pharaoh and the hex for
yeah,
that
that
real
the
early
damage
game.
amp is going to make a big difference.
Yeah.
And also, your build is a little bit void hungrier than Magnus's. So
Yeah, the thing about Marnus is Marnus has this insane like control and burst early on, and I'm scared I'm not going to be able to reach Septos in time. This is a problem.
yeah, well,
We'll see. It
we'll have to
depends,
see
you
what.
know. What's the heart of the cards, as they say.
I think the
That's
trick for you, Magnus, is going to
my deck. You
be
can't get rid of it.
figuring out who to make the threat earlier, because that's kind of the only way you can dictate what Tian is going to do is to demand that he answer specific things. So choosing what to sink your resources into is probably the deal here.
Okay, shuffled. I'm going to
I'm just playing a lot of fun, as always. So
flip this business.
Sorry, I'm quite
No
quiet
worries.
while I'm trying to figure
It's
out
the
what
focus.
this thing
It's
is
the focus, Madness.
and
And
why
apologize
anyone
for the
made such a.
focus.
Why did we make such a complicated game with so many
Yeah,
difficult decisions?
why is this so difficult?
Yeah, the more you know, the harder it is to do anything. Just like real life.
You know what they say? No pain,
No pain?
no pain.
Okay, so I got my 30 cards. These are spares. I'm going to delete that deck. And boom. Bob is everyone's uncle.
Bobby's uncle.
All right, you
Yes.
guys, let us do this. And now, where do we stand?
Okay, Madness, you need to flip that nonsense, and I guess you can delete that extra
Well, yeah,
deck.
I'm not even going to bother flipping my character. Oh,
Yeah,
usually I
you
would
can
just
place
flip
them.
it.
You can place them, and I'll just flip them over once you're done.
Okay, so
Doesn't matter.
okay.
There's a
My 2 most mobile
way to
characters, I
do it
like
as well.
placing them
Whoever has the
on the flanks.
relic places his face down first, and the other player can place their face up.
Cool. And we draw 4, right?
Yeah, so we start by drawing 4. And
that's
you can
how
have
it
1
works.
free mulligan. So that's, and it's also partial. So you can put 1 or more cards from your hand back into your deck, and then draw that same amount. But that's just something that happens once at the start of the game. So you get to fix your hand, essentially.
I'm
But
going
nothing after
to.
that.
I'm going to put back 2 cards. So I'll mulligan 2. Oh, Madness, you can just hover over your deck and press the amount or the number.
I've already drawn.
Okay, if you want to
Yeah.
draw. Okay. Right.
1, 2 back. And I draw
Give
2
it a
more.
good shuffle, and then just there
Okay.
you go.
Happy?
And yep, you have coin.
You
You don't
ready
have
to
a
go,
choice now.
Tian?
whether you want-
All right.
I'm good.
I shall.
Let's do this.
Did you? Oh, you passed the relic. Sure.
Yeah.
Did he?
No,
Is
no,
he?
it's on your side. So.
No, it's not. I'm green.
Okay. So
What?
what I shall be
Am I
doing-
viewing this from your side, Dion?
No, this side is me. That's why it's
Is
oriented
blue.
Oh,
towards
I
me.
understand. Cool.
Okay,
cool.
so I'm gonna pass the coin, Tian. You can have it,
Thank you.
and I shall activate,
Yeah.
empower her, so I level her up, which means
there
I
it
gain
is.
access to her maneuver ability as well, because she now has a
Yeah.
void, so she is leveled up. And that is, in fact, what I shall be doing. Depends on.
Probably the only
who I wanna
character
be
on your
diverting
side
it
that
to.
really demands a void early is Artemios, because like
Oh,
the
yeah.
role is like
Yeah, that,
it's her
oh,
best
it's going to go
ability.
all the way. Ooh, this is getting messy. Is that going to be a
Big role.
Jabbar target?
Jabby. I'm
Okay.
gonna-
Jabby.
yeah,
Pat Jabby.
Jabby gets it. 2.
Okay, so Jabby's on 5.
2
I don't
in
have
the
any
2
heal.
in the armpit.
I have problems.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to activate Baron, free empower, and I'm going to use my roll ability, and I'm going to hit your Artemios for 2 points of damage, and I lose 1 life. So Artemios is on 4.
Artemios on 4.
Yeah.
I mean, both of your characters are, or the activated characters are filling their roles early, which is the sort of quick damage dealing at the start of the game. Artemios does tend to stay alive a lot longer though, just because she's got some way of making armor or shield rather.
Yeah.
But they
She's-
kind of last the same length.
Okay, so
Baron is just a
I'm going
scarier-
to activate
Sure.
the Okan. I'm going to empower
Okan.
her,
Yeah.
E.
and I'm going to.
This is one
Empower
scary
her.
lady. Our console. So you get
Double
a
empower.
charge.
Starts with a charge counter.
Yeah, maybe put a dice on it.
This'll be
We've got
fine.
those red dots. That's cool. We can just.
Use that.
I'll just use that.
All right, cool. Yeah, so our console gets a charge
Yeah,
when
I
it
know I
is
played this
empowered.
thing completely wrong. It's fine.
It's
No
cool.
worries.
It's all good.
Okay, so that was a
So
double
when I double
empower.
empower, it means that I'm using my action to
Yeah. So now you've exhausted
empower
the
her
character.
again. I get to do that once for free, and you only get 1 action per round. So usually when you double empower, it means you're in a hurry to get somewhere.
I'm going to activate Jabbar.
Yes.
I'm going to void it, and I will use my bolt ability on Septos. On Septos. So it's
Oh,
1
means you
damage,
focus
and then I
2.
get to focus
That's the single.
2.
Oh, sure. You empower.
Yeah.
2
So
focuses,
that's
1 success. So we get
one
2
void.
damage out of
On
that.
who?
And
Septos,
that's
down to 5.
Septos, so it's 2 points. And I'm going to shuffle this back into my deck.
All right.
Cool.
Another thing about the double empower, like it kind of draws attention to that character. Might be a way to take the heat off
Yeah.
others, but doesn't. I mean, whether it works or not here, I don't know. But it's kind of like a high visibility move. You're like, okay, I'm putting a lot in here. It's a way to get 4 cards.
It is a high
Okay,
investment,
I'm
and
gonna
I mean,
activate-
it is a target, but
Activate, empower, and then
Sometimes
I
you need a
shall
distraction.
switch.
Yeah.
all right.
Move
Sarak
that,
using his
Sarak for me,
switch.
Oh
please.
yeah. Nice.
Tian-
Interesting thing
Tian,
about
will
switch
you
ability.
Move the Sarak for me, please.
I will move the Sarak for you.
Thank you.
Interesting thing about the switch is it ignores being rooted, if I'm not
and
mistaken.
it does, and it gives
Yeah.
me
It's not a
one
move,
shield.
so
Exactly.
root doesn't affect that. Yeah, because it's not a move,
It's not affected
and it
by
doesn't
root.
require Sarak to have any
That's it.
specific speed
Yeah.
value. So
Yeah,
even
yeah,
if it's rooted, it'll just be in the other position while rooted.
Okay, I'm going to activate Farah. I'm going to free empower. And I'm going to
Don,
move 0,
Yes.
draw a
you
card.
must remember you're on the stream, eh? I just saw your
Oh,
tonsils.
all right. I'll put my clothes on.
I just saw your tonsils.
I yawn.
So Farah, move 0, draw a card.
Okay. Then activate him. I'm out of cards, so I'm just gonna move draw, and
Move
that
draw.
move will be.
Anywhere specific or just
I've got
on
to
the
think
spot?
about it now. I've got to think about where exactly I want my characters to be. I guess here and draw. Cool.
Yeah, I feel like that was the right place to put it, but I'll explain why just a little bit later.
Activate Esu. And I'm going to poke one on Septos with Bone Spear.
Yeah,
Right.
why I decided to move so that Artemios has a bit more mobility.
Yeah.
she can move around.
Now
Right,
she's
let's
got
head
options
around.
for where to go. And she can also put herself in a spot, or rather put
I'm not discarding
Septos
anything.
and Okan next to her on the other side, so that Okan is optimally positioned next to your low health characters.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, this is a good position. Okay, I'm just drawing one.
also just means that Tian has to start focusing on, because Septos is almost, he's basically on the edge of the range of Oresu.
Okay, I'm gonna
Who's,
pass my coin. I'm gonna go first.
yeah.
Let me activate Esu. And I'm going to cast Root Elixir
Oh, snap.
on Artemios. So that's 2 bleed, 1 poisoned, and Artemios is rooted.
She's poisoned and rooted, isn't that? Oh, look.
And
Poison,
bleeding.
bleeding.
So she can't roll anyway. Tim,
Yeah.
you can
She
stick
can't
her
maneuver,
underneath
no.
there. Stick your card underneath there. Slide it in.
She's got like a virtual 3 points of life loss dotted on her as well, so.
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, Root
Not in a great
Elixir, artwork pending. We actually do have the artwork for this.
Yeah.
Use an action to enchant a character. So this character is now enchanted. And apply 2 bleed and 1 poison stack. And the character is rooted. So even though the bleeding would resolve and also the poison, the root will remain for as long as the enchantment remains. And it means that Artemios cannot maneuver, which requires her to move 1 to 2, and she won't be able to move, so she can't meet that requirement. I have to now long shot or
Get rid
move
of it.
0.
Yeah. Oh, try and get rid of it with the spell.
Yes.
Yeah, because you've got the Great Tokan as well as Sarak that has the spell. What are we going to do?
Activate,
Yeah,
move,
yeah.
draw card.
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
At least you still had that option, like,
I'm gonna.
because you moved it,
activate.
that, like, the move decision you made last turn basically gave you that. So wasn't
Free
the right,
power.
was the right place to put it. Cleave!
And I'm gonna cleave.
So
Cleave!
that adds 2 bleed, right?
Yes, 2 bleed.
What a busted ability! Like,
Yep.
it's so good.
Cleave is so broken. Yeah. Well, you can
It's
get
his
rid of
whole
the
health
bleed, but
pool. It's his whole health pool's worth of life loss. Like, that's 6 life loss that he just went there. Like, have this.
it's redonkulous.
It
It is
is-
a bit of a bloodbath.
Yeah, he needs to be in position, and, like, he dies pretty quickly. So
Yeah.
this is just a way to give him that, like,
Activate.
huge board
Take
presence
my
that he's
bleed.
supposed to
So
have.
she bleeds out. I get another Pippi.
Yes, another charge.
And I shall conceal.
Yep.
All right, so
Oh, God damn it.
It's not
Lovely.
playing along. You can put the conceal underneath him. It's fine.
yeah, we got it there. That's just a way not to waste and empower. It's just using every part of your turn without giving away too much information about what exactly
And
you
I see.
picked for the character.
And I'm
B,
going to
want
heal
do
my
with the
allies.
character.
I'm going to heal my allies.
Heal your
for
allies
1.
next to you. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, with
One
my
each.
action. With
yeah, Jason
her,
heals pretty
with
good
her
here.
heal ability. She can heal her chommies in close range, or she can heal herself for 2.
Yeah.
The universal, eternal human question.
Yeah. Heal yourself, heal your chum. Okay, I'm going to activate Farah, and I'm going to empower her. So Farah has got Bloodlust activated at the moment, because she smells the enemy blood. And then obviously I have access to Lacerate now, which will deal 2 damage to the Septos right in front of me. So
I don't know what
Septos
happened to this idea of a control build. Like,
and then
it's
it'll go
very
to
aggressive.
4
today.
bleed.
No, Tiaan's got a mega aggro build. He's got all the
No, this is
defenses.
extremely aggro.
So
sorry.
how much damage do I take now? 2
2 damage, and you go to 4 bleed.
and 4 bleed. Blood.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
unnecessary, man.
Marnus, your team is coughing up kidneys here.
It's okay. I don't need them anyway. This is the void.
This is the void. Yeah, no, the control I wanted to get in was with actually with Farah and or Esu, but I haven't gotten any of the abilities yet. So
Sure. You played with what you got. Like some builds let you do that. I think
Yeah.
Farah is the linchpin a lot of
she's kind of versatile like that.
yeah, around a lot of those void based builds where you like, I just need void and my team can do something. And if you draw the right abilities,
But
then it
that's
lines up a bit better.
why I like the Serac, especially on any composition that Marnus has, because you can kit him out to go full as DPS if you
Yeah.
need to, or you can just use him to move the battlefield around and poke a bit here, poke a bit there, if you know what I mean. Just like try and get some shield of control. But and I mean the loot abilities where you get some card advantage, it's ridiculous. So
Yeah,
that is a fantastic all-rounder for me as well. Serac as well as Farah. Good all-round characters for
Yeah,
any.
they just need a void or two, and then
Yeah, no,
they
they
can
work magic.
carry their weight really well.
Yeah.
Move 0 draw.
So lose
Oh,
2.
we got that second in
from-
power.
1 from poison and 1 from bleed.
Okay, and we're doing a dispel, which is
Yes.
granted by Greater
Sarak.
Khan, I believe, and also
Sarak has it as well.
Sarak. So each of the characters on MarnusT's team has been granted dispel.
And I can get rid of that stupid root.
Yeah.
But I also
You
have
lose-
to take life.
Alright.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's-
So
One
you
and
just
one.
take your life loss, and
yeah.
fortunately she's mobile again, and there's no root elixir left in Tiaan's deck.
Okay, I'm going to go with Jabbar. And I'm going to bolt Septos. So 1
1
focus,
to 3
2.
damage. Let's see. What do we get? That is
1
only
damage. And some information. That's also what you get out of a focus.
1. Yeah. Little bit of control over your deck.
Yeah, so the provisions can be used by any character. They're like potions. Or scrolls or airtime or something.
Hit time.
Airtime. Yeah, I like it.
All right,
And
so
yeah, the
then
bleed
it's
went
me.
up. That's good. Yep.
Hmm.
And my hand is
Activate,
empty.
and I shall. What shall I?
What shall we do with the drunken, Shayla? Oh my, oh my. The Serac is still full health,
Stab,
and the
stab.
Sulkan. 1 on Jabbar and 1 on Esu.
Yep.
Okay. That's
Okay,
end of
and
round.
then I'm going to. Yeah, now it's time to.
Yeah.
I only
Indeed.
get to draw 1.
Resolve pretty
And I'm going to
weirdly.
discard and draw 2.
Getting rid of Wish. Okay. Looking for something.
Huh.
Oh, that is a something. Would have been nice earlier, but it is something.
It is absolutely magnificent what you're talking about.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying it would have been nice earlier. That like.
Okay, so
Consistent
this
-1
is how
over
we
time.
do it. We shall.
All right. You're gonna pass that relic.
Yes. Take it.
Don't pay the
Definitely
ferryman.
taking more damage this round, and
Get another
Get
charge.
Another
yeah,
charge.
your team is a bit pinned under the Baron because that
Free
cleave is
power.
massacring you.
Oh,
Okay, we got the
my
flip.
goodness.
So she
Okay.
is fully empowered. I get to cast free stuff.
Yeah.
And I shall indeed
Can't win
cast
free.
free
Gonna dump for it.
stuff. Which
Is it still the Oprah
You can
ability?
Yes, everyone gets everything.
Okay, so it's not only one extra.
No, this is old
We
rules,
haven't
man.
we haven't changed
This
that yet.
is Hermit's Cup rules.
Okay,
Everything
sure.
goes.
Tian, so I'm casting that.
It's cup edition.
So that means
Yeah.
that your character deals less damage and becomes a government employee.
Yes,
Loses
yes.
initiative. Now,
So it's
where's
a
my other
consistent
card
minus
now? There we
one
go.
on all of Jabbar's damage rolls from this point on until he gets rid of that curse.
Okay, so what
And
I'm
it's got to
going to
wait
do,
till the last action in the round before
I'm
doing
going
it.
to then, for my action, use a book and solve.
Heal 3.
Yes, on... yeah, heal 3 on Septos.
Mm-hmm.
All right, pretty good.
Yep.
Pretty damn good.
Yeah, Tian, yours.
Right.
Don, if you want, you can see if anyone's saying anything on YouTube.
I'm going
Want
to
to have a peek now? Can I have a look at what you funky folks are saying?
I am going to.
Ask them if they like the match so far. Trying to give
I'm
Tian
going
a chance to
to-
win for a change.
Yeah,
I'm playing so swak.
Please. Let me. Man.
Oh, no, this is being streamed on YouTube, obviously.
I'm going to lacerate Artemios. So
That's
2 damage on Artemios. So she goes to 1, and then her blood goes to 5.
yeah. It's unfortunate, man.
All right.
Why does YouTube make it so hard to find this channel via basic search? Like, that's ridiculous. You just go to the page, click on the link. That's
You
how
can just
do
go
it.
on our page, eh?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. It's just irritating
Tian,
that I can't.
I don't seem to be able to. There we go.
There we
Then
go.
I'm going to use I'm going to put poison on Jabbar. Poison vial.
Sure.
The reason I did that, just for people who don't know the game, is because Jabbar has his initiative dropped, which means he can't go now. I poisoned him,
Thomas,
but I know that Artemios
Emil,
will die before
hey,
Jabbar gets a
Tyrone.
turn.
Indeed.
Tyrone's comments are the best.
Don, did you
I'm
hear
going
that?
to.
I explained that I poisoned Jabbar now because Artemios will die before Jabbar gets to activate because of that initiative drop, and then the toxicity will be bigger,
I'm activating Baron.
meaning you'll take more life. Yeah.
I'm going to use my roll ability. And because Baron is bloodlusted, he deals 3 damage to Septos.
Oh,
1 extra bleed, right?
Just 1
that's
bleed,
a
yeah.
lot of damage, man.
The wound deepens.
See, like, it's the mid game. If we had the 2 high health characters, this would solidly be the mid game. It's not end game
Yeah.
yet, but your team has hit its power spike so hard here. Like, you're
Yeah.
destroying his health pool. A Fricky Cancho.
Stabby, stabby.
What's up?
Stabby, stabby. Jabbar, 1 to the facey.
1 to the facey. 1 to the facey, City Macy. Why? No, I've used the character. I've used Pharaoh, man. Sorry.
Yes.
I have used Pharaoh. My bad. I'm going to activate or Esu. And I am going
Move draw card.
to shoot 1 damage at the Great Orkan.
Okay. Dig in. Jy speel met die liefse ballas.
And Artemi,
Oh, she's hanging in there. She's
Well-
hanging in there.
Artemius is going to activate and die.
Hey, what just... Oh, there we go.
Okay, so now my turn.
Yeah, Artemius.
Sometimes,
Okay, now there's nothing you can do.
sometimes the only thing someone can do is die.
It's die.
That's fine.
And I mean, she's still got something to give. You've got a Septos on your team.
But she is pumping that toxicity.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh well, look,
That's,
Jabbar goes
it's like its creator's personality. You know,
I
if I'm
lose
gonna
2
go
lives.
down, it's gonna be a toxic experience for everyone else. That's just how it is. And she's dead. So Jabbar
but
activates and he
Septos
takes
also...
2, right?
I'm gonna chuck a void on him. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh no.
I'm going to hit the great. Oh, fuck, man, that thing's gonna. Sorry, my language. That thing's gonna transform.
Yeah, it's tough.
Oh,
You've got a couple of pickles to deal with.
I've got a big pickle to deal with here. I'm going to hit the shapeshifter. So this is flip this.
0 damage plus 0. So
No, it's double in power, so it's 1.
1 damage. Yeah. So 1 damage.
1 plus 0.
And he dead.
No,
No,
that
he
was
said shapeshifter.
that wasn't him.
He pinged a con. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Curious.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Okay.
The curious case of a Khan button. Khan buttons.
Ages backwards.
Okay, so that's round. I get to draw a single card.
MarnusT does the same. Looks like Tian has the relic, so...
All right.
What you gonna do with it?
I'm going to pass the relic to MarnusT.
Oh, if the first expansion was out already, I could choose
No,
the snake
I'm not.
as the Okan's next form.
MarnusT?
The green mamba.
I don't even know what that card does. It
It
sounds
does
scary.
poison.
Oh, that's sick, man. What a cool ability. Like, just so instead of like the sort of mid-rangey lion vibe, it's like a Septos, but a
Yeah.
transformation.
Forward.
So, because
That's
she's going to
nice.
get 2 more transformations, you know, with the expansions.
Yeah, that's cool. Like a mamba.
Yeah.
A Porfider. It's definitely a Porfider.
And I
Slow,
suggest the other
lazy,
one. The other one is a
But don't mess
rhino.
with it.
The rhino that has a horn counter, and if you steal the horn counter with an action, then it
Oh my
the D
gosh.
transforms.
Oh my gosh. Poaching.
MarnusT, I'm hitting forward with Maul. 2 damage to
Rhino
Septos.
horn.
Okay, Septos, he did.
Yeah.
Righto, it's my turn now, and yeah, activate,
Stab.
stab. He did.
How would you make a solely poison focused transformation though?
No, it'll be similar to the baboon, but it would, you know.
Okay, so it's got like a poison cleave.
Yeah, or just I
Doesn't
think
make-
with poison it would be single target because you know it's not.
Yeah, that
bleeding,
would
it's
be.
poison.
It doesn't make a lot of sense. Like,
And it
to
can.
just have it.
I'd probably
poison.
want it to be like anywhere in long range, but a single target.
gonna
because it's a
move
snake,
draw.
it can strike from a distance.
I have to try and do this. Move draw. What can you do?
All right. So in my vacuum, I am going to
Turn into a bad
baboon
hey.
time, mothers.
Monkey.
Monkey.
Okay.
Oh no, it's monkey.
Monkey. 6 HP MarnusT. Monkey.
2 targets, so one on
Yeah,
the...
up your life though. Let's sort that out first.
Yeah, that's 6 now because she transformed. She's get the full monkey business. 1 there with a bleed and 2 there with 2 bleed. With 1 bleed.
It's the full monkey.
Yeah, it's the full
The
monkey.
full monkey.
Absolute. Okay, that's it. Oh,
Yeah, Salve is deactivated, so it's
yeah,
not.
so it won't tick up.
What's
Activate.
unavailable.
And I'm going to bone spear the monkey for 2.
Yeah, you got to deal with that thing, man.
But it also has
It's
regen.
also got built-in regen, like.
Monk
That's
is on 4.
rough.
That doesn't anymore. We took it away.
On activation, gain 1 HP.
Where does it say
Yes.
that?
Right on
Printed
top.
on the card.
Monk.
Oh, there we go. Sorry, I misread that. I'm
Oh,
also
it's
a
got
monkey
rules,
now.
man.
I'm like living my character.
End of round.
Okay, cool.
Essence of true role playing, man. Live your character. Live your dream.
I'm going
One
to discard
love.
a card and draw 2.
I am going to discard one
Lost
card
my
and draw 2.
brew.
Okay.
This is insane. How am I supposed to choose this? I
Choose your destiny.
Okay, I'm going to activate the woman.
Yep.
And I'm going to divide.
Get your regen.
Yeah, 1.
Up.
Why am I on 4? Did you shoot?
Because I
me?
dealt
Because
2
2 damage from Oresu.
Ah.
There's a corpse.
Yeah.
So it heals, and it is going to do 1 there and add a bleed, 2 to Farah, and add 2 bleeds. Oh,
So to answer your question,
2 bleeds
in
on this
detail,
side.
you
Yeah,
guys
so
watching,
Yes, I put 2 bleeds on. Yeah.
your baboon was on 2 because Oresa used Bone Spear, which deals 1 by default. But because there was a corpse
You gave me that.
in range, it deals another damage. Because necromancers draw power from the dead.
It's basically a corpse kitty.
Corpse kitty.
I'm gonna
Kitty.
activate this corpse kitty.
Oh, corpse kitty.
I'll lose 1. And I'm going to move 2 life from Esu onto Baron. Okay.
From
Everyone's
Esu on
quiet
Baron.
now?
From Esu
Okay.
onto Baron. You're moving to what?
I just want to see what's going on. It's
Use transfuse.
it's tense because, I mean, the baboon it's got big board presence, so you kind of just all of your attention is focused on it now. You absolutely have to deal with it. And even if you do manage to get it low, MarnusT can just pop the voids and turn it back into the shapeshifter again. You know,
Oh, look at
popping the
that.
life pool. That's a
Ooh.
loot. That's pretty good.
Okay.
Okay, so you
Poison.
chuck that and then attach the same card.
Right.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
Um,
Yeah, no. I just cast the. I've empowered the loot, and I used Sarak to cast the spider venom on.
Oh,
the
okay.
lion.
I'm gonna activate Baron.
I was thinking of Grave Ritual, sorry.
Lose 1. I'm going to roll. No, I'm not gonna roll. Yes, I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna hit forward for no. I'm going to move 1, draw a card.
Okay, is that what you're doing?
Move 1, draw a card. Yes, that is what I'm doing. Yeah. Okay. Then 2.
This baboon is monstrous at this
Yeah,
point.
but Tian's
it's
gonna kill it.
Such a threatening character.
Tian's got 2 damage plays on it before I get another turn, so.
But it's tough. Like, he's dealt with, what is it, 2, 3, there's 4 points of health already. It's still on 5.
Activate him.
Even if he kills it right now, he's had to work through 9 points of life.
Shoot Sarak for 2.
You're shooting Sarak for 2.
Yeah.
So it's 1.
Yeah, and the shield falls off.
Yeah.
Okay, that's end of round.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, now the tempo loss of losing your characters, you're really going to feel it.
I'm going to toss 1, draw 2.
I'm just gonna draw 1.
In a fire going, obviously because the Jabbar is down.
Oh, it's toast.
It's
Okay,
not
I'm
going to be
gonna
useful to find
pause
a
point.
witch brew.
Going to activate, empower, and
That's some damage.
more forward for 5.
Oh, that's dead.
The one shot.
1 punch man.
But I'm gonna draw 2.
2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got a
tossing
pile of
abilities.
cards.
From the Abu Khan.
All right.
Wonder if Sarak's got it in him. Wat steek in jou broek? Dis 2 messe.
It's 2 messe. 2 messe, oom.
I mean, he can stab or he can stab.
Yo, this Baron has still got a problem though.
He's a bit far away, yeah. And like he's in a pretty trash spot.
Switch.
Come at me, bro.
That is a game-changing play. Putting Sarak like completely out of the main source of damage. Okay, you do still have Lacerate on him, but there's no bleed at the moment.
Spider.
And they shield.
Yeah, so... And I mean, it looks like you can actually...
Right, and... Let's lacerate Sarak. So it's 1.
Bleed and loses a thing.
And then it gets 2 poison from the spider venom.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
it. So we pull back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna discard
I'm discarding 1,
1,
2.
2.
Toxicity on MarnusT's side is 2 at this point.
Yes.
I don't know if
One
it's
more.
relevant on Tiaan's side, but it's 2 to... Or on MarnusT's side. But it's 3 to 4 depending on where the character is. You can start leveraging loot to get into your deck now, but it looks like you have a little bit of time.
Activate, lose 2, 3, 2,
3.
3.
2 from poison.
Yeah,
1.
poison and the bleed, and the poison
But
is
isn't
2.
the bleed? Yeah, the poison is 2.
Poison 1. Yeah.
There you go.
And then I'm gonna stab and kill Baron.
That is indeed so. I'm gonna draw a card off the cleave. And Baron dies. And then I'm just going to activate and lose 1 life. And lacerate. So 1 damage, bleed 1.
Tyrone also says he couldn't find the game, even with like very specific search terms that couldn't possibly apply to anything else. YouTube just refuses to bring it up as a result.
Strange, it usually gets
a bit
it first
upsetting.
shot. No, it usually gets it first pop. Strange.
Yeah, there was nothing. Like I was looking for it earlier as well, and there was just nothing.
Strange. Move 0, draw.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Yeah, that's end of round.
Well, I'm going to discard.
Yeah, you died to the
everything.
I'm just
bleeding out.
drawing 1 card.
Yes, and I'm going to draw 4. Oh, that's what I was looking for.
Obviously. Heist.
Oh, lacerate. Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
well.
yeah, cool. Good game.
GG.
Guys, that was fun to play
tight.
again.
That was
And this was just a good warm-up because we are going to start our weekly podcasts soon where we'll be talking about all kinds of things like strategy, artwork, lore, and we'll get some guests in, players, other people who are game developers, filmmakers, writers, anything that we can think of. And it's going to be called Talk to the Void.
Talk to the void. Q and avoid.
Because the other deities ain't listening.
All right, this was fun.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Marnus, for hosting
And
it.
Aaron really put the work in there, man. That was the turn where you went cleave, and then used Farah. Yeah, it was cleave and then lacerate. I think.
Pharaoh lacerate.
Yeah, no, Tiaan went for the full
So much
bleed build.
damage.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of damage in the early
You put
game.
out what was that? 8. It was virtual 8 points of damage just in
In
those
one
2
round.
actions.
Yeah. And that was like
Yeah.
round 2.
So
Quickly.
for the people watching, thank you guys for joining us. If anyone
Yeah,
wants
cheers,
to
guys.
join us for one of these weekly matches, you are welcome to. Just get in touch. If you don't have our numbers, then please don't stalk us. Just send us a message on the
Yeah,
Facebook page,
Facebook, right.
Instagram, or whatever.
And
Get in
sign
touch
up
with
on the
someone else
webpage.
who knows us. Let us know. You're welcome to join us. And if you want to learn, also let us know. We're going to
Sweet.
be engaging a lot. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks,
All right.
All right.
team.
Cheers, Don. Cheers, Marnus.
Cheers.
Yes.
Cheers for everyone watching. Bye bye.